Mario's main nemesis, Bowser, gets his own Amiibo figurine. Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, Lithium here from my channel Nintendo Collecting, bringing you another unboxing video and review of an Amiibo figure. This is probably the most common Amiibo from Wave 3. Bowser, I'm told, when I talk to staff from EB Games, is going to be quite common. He's going to be in stores for a little while, and he's the one that you can actually still walk into stores and get from Wave 3. A lot of them are sold out already, and some are store exclusives. First of all, let's just take a look at the boxed packaging for this Bowser. He looks absolutely massive, first of all, but we'll get to him once I unbox it. It does say Nintendo Amiibo right there. I absolutely love this style of packaging. I don't think Nintendo could have made this look any better than it already does. Super Smash Bros. Up here with the Smash logo behind Bowser, who is monstrous. And it does say his name here, 6 Up. That's how you know this is the North American version, when it has a little 6 at the top. This package has a little bit of damage here. That's why I'm actually unboxing and opening up this one. Some choking hazards right there. And the back looks something like this. Again, mine has a little bit of damage. That's why I'm opening up this one. Going to keep the other one in really good condition. So this thing is huge. Let's open it up using our X-Acto knife. And Bowser made his appearance in a Mario game, which was obviously Super Mario Bros. 1 on the Nintendo Entertainment System or on the Famicom in Japan. He was originally beaten very easily in video games. All you had to do was really get past him and then jump on a switch that usually ended the bridge or killed the bridge. And then from there on, you could just win the game and go to Peach, which was really cool, but not until Mario. I really like the battle in Mario 3. Mario 3, Bowser is in his little ship, his airship, or I'm not sure what to call it, and he's throwing enemies down at you, which was really cool. And then, of course, in Mario 64 is when you actually started twirling and had to defeat Bowser in a more method that's, I think, akin to games that I think of from my childhood growing up. I love killing Bowser by throwing him into the fire. I think that's really cool. Throwing him into bombs, making him explode. So I actually cut around the Bowser figurine, just going to hold it there, peel it back up, and pull out Bowser. Just like we've been doing for so many of these Amiibo figurines. A lot of you have been asking me, why don't I unbox these figures by keeping him actually in the box and just make a little nick there? Well, I actually want to take out the figurine and get my hands on it. So there it is, right there. That's a lot of packaging for Bowser. So here is the Bowser figurine. It does feel very, very hefty. He's a larger figurine. I love the pose for him this time around. This looks really cool. I know it's modeled after the Super Smash Bros. Design art for the game, but Bowser looks awesome. Look at the detail work on his head. I love the way his hands are posed. Every little piece of him has detail, including his stomach. There's great detail in his stomach that you can see. On his legs, there's the patchwork as well, design, making him look like a dinosaur. The spikes going around what he's wearing as basically looks like jewelry, looks really cool. I like the pose even for his face. He looks more mature, he looks more realistic than he has in the past. In a lot of other games and a lot of other figurine sets, his hands held up here like a claw, that looks really cool. On the back you have the spikes coming off of him, which are amazingly well detailed. This is definitely one of the higher detailed figures, but I guess if you have someone like Kirby, it's very, very plain model. This one's much more advanced, so it's well done. On the bottom it does say Nintendo Amiibo, and it has some other little pieces of information for it as well. So the stand on the bottom you can kind of see, but there is nothing holding Bowser up this time around. This is one of my favorites. I love him. He looks really cool. Size-wise, if you want to know the height in inches first, inches, he is just over 3 inches tall, and in centimeters, just flipping this around, in centimeters it looks like he's almost 8 centimeters tall, or 80 millimeters. If you want to compare him to Mario, Mario's right here as well. Bowser is just slightly taller than Mario, but he is certainly much, much bigger because he is such a fuller character, and there's a lot going on with him. So that looks really cool. Hopefully you could see that shot in comparison, but it's kind of hard to tell that height there, so I'm just going to pick them up and bring them up closer to the camera. Both Mario and Bowser from Super Smash Bros. Amiibo look absolutely tremendous. They look really cool. It is strange that Mario has a fireball and no other character has an item, but I guess that's just the way they were designed. Personally, I think I would give Bowser probably a 9 out of 10. Almost 9.5 out of 10. I don't know why it doesn't get a perfect score. Maybe I'm just too perfectionist. I think this is a 9.5 to a 10 out of 10 if I were to put it on a grading scale. A+. This figurine looks absolutely outstanding. There's no stand. There's really nothing I can say to complain about it. So I think it's a 9.5 to a 10 out of 10 for me. But what do you think of this Bowser Amiibo figurine? Please comment below. Give me your score. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to fill that like bucket. Follow me on all the social media links in the description below the video. And remember, as always, go collect them all and keep smiling while gaming.